today all work with faculty directly or indirectly. How can they establish credibility for their skills and expertise with faculty?
Should I go first?
You've got the
Because
mic,
I know
Alex.
anyway. I'm going to say this my first thing in answer of almost every question, that is be honest. I think that's the bottom line, be honest. And then be knowledgeable. And don't bluff when you're not knowledgeable. That's another way to establish credibility. I think it really helps to know as many people as possible, so if you don't know the answer, you can tell them who does, send them to the right person. I think those are the ways I normally establish credibility. Short but sweet, I hope.
Yeah, I think that this is something that we all struggle with, especially when we start in our roles as consultants to faculty. And it's not an easy balance to both establish credibility, I think being a good listener, to establish credibility, and also to recognize the place that faculty have in higher education. And I think when you talk about being honest, one of the things that we need to know is you know, some faculty are more difficult than others to work with. And I think that establishing credibility is one thing. I think being a good listener is really a way to ensure that that you're hearing what they're saying and you're trying to understand where they're coming from. Because almost always, when a faculty member is anxious or perhaps even resistant to ideas that you're putting forward, it's coming from a place, and you just need to figure out what that place is. So is that place you know, concern that they are going to lose credibility in the classroom because they're trying something new? Is that coming from a place of concern around their research? Does it have to do with what's happening in their own department right at that particular moment? So understanding what is happening, I think, in the broader landscape also helps when you're working with faculty. I think, you know, again, camera aside, we all watch TeachNet, and some of the ways that we understand where this concern from faculty is coming from doesn't always, it comes out in different ways. And it comes out toward different folks. And when there's a level of concern on the campus, or a level of concern amongst the faculty about a particular direction, being aware of that actually helps you, I think, when you're working in partnership with them. And then the other thing is, know that you're a professional and that you know your stuff. And I think that a level of confidence is also really important. And knowing when you are the person that has the knowledge, I think remind yourself of that, even in the difficult times.
So I think that captures so many things, Jen, what you just said. But I think also along those lines is that relationship. It's forming, it's a real trust, particularly if faculty are walking into something that's really new and different and scary, and they're going to be evaluated on. Sometimes resistance to doing things, delays in getting things done, which I think can be one of the areas where there can often be a disconnect between staff and faculty, understanding and having them feel safe in expressing what is hanging them up, what are their concerns, what are they afraid of, I think goes a long way, because then you can address those concerns and build credibility through the fact that it's okay, I know how to handle X, Y, or Z if it comes up for you.